You know what's really awkward? The sex talk. You know, the sex talk, kids and parents. I mean, at least it was for me when my 86-year-old mom gave it to me a couple weeks ago. And you know, because it's so awkward, you know where you have to do it? You have to do it in the car. That's where it goes down. Because the kid is trapped, and you can't make eye contact. So, you know, out of the blue, mom's driving. So, Courtney, do you like to have sex sometimes? Yeah, Mom. Yeah, I like to have sex sometimes. And being the lifetime Planned Parenthood board member that she is, she's like, so what birth control are you using? And I'm like, menopause? And, you know, ladies out there, a lot of you are younger, so I'll let you into a secret. That is a really cruelly deceptive word, menopause. This ain't no pause. This is not a comma, a sign that says we'll be right back. No, this is we're closed for business, permanently. And I'm wise, so I like to listen to sage advice. So when they told me, you know, don't put all of your eggs in one basket, I listened. And I got my eggs harvested at lots of clinics. Now, a lot of you are a lot younger than me, so you're gonna have to give that sex talk sometime in the maybe not too distant future. So what I'm wondering is, what is it that parents can actually teach kids these days that they haven't already learned on the internet? Be like, son, do you know how to use a condom? Yeah, Dad. Not only do I know how to use one, I know how to 3D print them on the spot. And I'm a walking stereotype. Single female, over 50, 2 cats. Yeah. Woo! Chardonnay. Lifetime movies. Crime TV. That's me. And, you know, sometimes I like to fantasize my life as a Lifetime movie. You know, I'll be that senior executive that they send to Alaska to close down the factory. And then I'll meet the townspeople, and I'll kind of like them. And then I'll meet the really hot, house builder who's helping me build my cabin there. And, you know, then he'll turn out to be a super, super brilliant business guy. So we'll save the factory and fall in love. No, I'm kidding. In my version, we close down the factory and with all the money. And, you know, my favorite crime show is, of course, Law and Order. And you know why? Because Law and Order is basically the Scooby-Doo for adults. But you can learn a lot from Law and Order. For instance, warning, do not, under any circumstances, walk home late at night from the club, drunk, in heels, in a dark alley, alone. Don't do it. And if when you get home tonight, you're pretty certain that window was closed when you left, it was. And if, you get out of the shower and it's all steamy and there's really bad luck music playing behind you, you're fucked. You're getting murdered. So, given that I don't have kids of my own, I love being the cool aunt. But sometimes I'm that accidentally inappropriate aunt. One night, my 5-year-old niece was like, Coco, can I sleep with you tonight? I was like, not if I get lucky, Ella. And to make matters worse, the next morning I was making breakfast, and I was like, hey, Ella, do you want some eggs? And she's like, oh, God, not eggs. Ooh, I hate eggs. And I was like, why do you hate eggs? And she's like, oh, the white gooey stuff. It gets stuck in my throat and makes me gag. And I'm like, I hear you, sister. what else can be awkward, actually, is autocorrect when you're sexting. Especially me, because I'm all thumbs. So, like, the other night I was sexting with this guy, and I was like, I went to say, oh, yeah, do me now. And it just went out as, done now. And also, you know, sometimes autocorrect sexts for me when I don't even want it to. Like this oddly inappropriate text I sent for my dad's birthday, which it was supposed to say, happy birthday, love you, big hugs. But instead, what went out to the entire family and friends chain was, happy birthday, love you, big jugs, Courtney. So, do you ever, you know, find that you think things are sort of sexy in a situation that really isn't sexy? Like, don't we all kind of dread going to the dentist, right? Like, it's scary. It's not pleasant. We don't look forward to it. We dread it. Not me. My dentist is fucking hot. And so everything my dentist says to me is sexy. Think about it. Open wide. I'm like, yeah, baby. Open wide for you. He's like, okay, this might pinch. I'm gonna start drilling. I'm like, yeah, drill, baby. Drill. And then he's like, all right, I'm done. You can swallow. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. The white gooey stuff gets stuck in my throat and makes me gag. I'm Courtney Bickert.